Hey everyone, I'm Jessica Hunt from Temple Square Hospitality, and if you're watching this, it's because you are looking into our 10 weeks to plan a wedding, and this is gonna be so exciting. I just got engaged to my best friend in the whole world. His name is Michael Doxey, and he's wonderful, and we are gonna plan our wedding in only 10 weeks, so it's gonna be pretty quick, but awesome. We're having it at Temple Square, and we're gonna be using the Joseph Smith Memorial Building venue, and I'm actually here right now after work hours, kind of awesome, but we are gonna be recording all of our planning process and the whole shindig on everything that we do. So all of the fun, all the crazy, all of who knows what could happen, because we've both never been in this situation before. So it'll be pretty fun, but we just want to take you through and let you see step by step everything that we experience and our whole process in this whole wedding planning experience. And we're going to be using pretty much everything we can on Temple Square since I've worked here for about 3 years, just over 3 years. And I see the awesome things that they can do here, and I wouldn't want to have my wedding celebration anywhere else because I've pretty much seen the best. So how could I settle for anything less? And Michael's game for that. He loves everything here too. It's pretty funny actually. The president of the corporation is the one who hooked us up a year and a half ago. He set us up on a blind date, and that's how we met. And now here we are a year and a half later, and we're gonna get married, and it'll be so exciting and fun. And we are excited to have you along for the ride. So this is our first week as an engaged couple, and unfortunately Michael couldn't be here. He's out of town for work, which is sad, but kind of fun because I can say whatever I want on here, and no, I'm just teasing. I will only say good things for sure. But I just wanted to take you through everything that we've done this past week and give you the lowdown on kind of what has happened. So first off, hopefully you're on the blog, and this is where you're watching this video. We're gonna post it on YouTube too, but definitely go check out the blog if you are only on YouTube, because it'll give you a lot more of our backstory and a little more information about what we're doing. But just in case you're on YouTube, I wanted to show you a cute picture that has Michael in it. Just, well, you know, it's just a cute picture, just so you can see what he looks like since he's not here. Yay, that's us. Okay, that was cute. So basically, Michael proposed to me 6 days ago, and that was the most exciting weekend of my life. That whole story is on the blog, so check that out. We wrote it up. Well, I wrote it up because Michael's not here, but anyways, hopefully he's okay with everything I wrote in there. But what else that we did is, so we decided that we wanted to tell all of our families in person that we were engaged. So he made sure that there was enough time after he proposed that we were able to see all of them in person, which was awesome. Loved that so much. So that's a good idea for anyone who's planning on proposing, so that we didn't just have to do phone calls. And that's if you live close enough to your family and stuff, of course. But after all of that, we were kind of just in a daze. It felt like we were in a dream. So we just took some time that evening and just kind of chilled, and we're just talking about everything, just how excited we were for the future, and just chatting about everything. But it was so nice just to relax after that, because that's kind of a big ordeal. So fun though. And so after we got engaged, that was on a Saturday, we pretty much didn't do too much wedding planning until Monday started. And what we did on Monday, sorry, I have to look at my notes. Yes, I kept notes on all of this so I could share with you, because we're only going to be posting these videos once a week. So I just want to make sure I kept it all and kept track of everything. So basically on Monday, I was just like, oh my gosh, there's so much to do. And I'm the type of person that I see everything all at once, and it takes me a while to just like narrow it down and start with first things first. So my mind was just flooding with everything that I had to do, that we had to do. But it was nice because on Monday we basically I had my mom call a couple bridal shops, because both Michael and I work full-time We're both graduated, but we still have super busy lives. And so that's really nice to have family around that can help with this whole process. So my mom looked into different bridal shops. I told her pretty much kind of the dress I wanted, and so she was just calling around seeing if any places already had something like that we could come try out, and to see what times they stay open, because I don't get off work till 5 and my family lives like 45 minutes away from my work, so I want them involved, but make it work however we can to get to these places, because I want my mom and sister involved, of course, when I'm picking out a dress. So anyways, all that information, you probably don't care about that, but I'm just telling you the whole process. And then basically Michael and I just started to do a checklist of things. We looked up online different checklists from different websites. There's a ton you can find, which makes it really simple, even on Pinterest. Definitely using Pinterest a lot. And so we were going over that and setting our budget, which we did. And we'll see how close we can stick to that. We're not the most extravagant people in the world, and we are kind of more frugal, and we like to see what we can do with a little amount of money. So that's what we're going to try and shoot for. And then we pretty much just tried to set our date. Like I said, we're going to have our wedding at Temple Square, and both of us are LDS, so we're going to get married in the temple. And his grandpa's going to perform that for us, which will be a lot of fun. And we just set the date on Tuesday for January 10th. That's a Friday. So it's exactly 10 weeks from today, which I'm so excited. And then we're going to have our reception in the Joseph Smith Memorial Building, and we'll be using all of the catering services here and the floral department to make that happen. So they're going to do, the floral department will help with the decorations. Of course, we'll probably do some homemade stuff too. That's just my style. And we'll make it beautiful. So Michael and I set up a Google Docs that we can keep track of all of the different vendors that we have, and also put like the different music that we want on there, and we've shared that Google Docs together so that we can both just edit it whenever. And he's looking into possibly doing something where we can gather people's addresses easily, and we're thinking about using Google Docs for that as well, or something in Google. Michael's gonna figure that out. He's the techie guy. And then pretty much after that, we've already picked our colors. We're doing mint and orange, which will be beautiful, I think anyways. Michael's cool with it, so, And I've talked to different friends since I've worked in this industry for a while. We know quite a few people, which is going to be a huge blessing. But I've been talking to friends that do photography, dresses, and I'll talk to somebody about cakes. I have to remember to do that. But I found a friend that's going to do our engagements for us this next Saturday. So that'll be fun. And then we're just going to start from there. So I've just been talking with a lot of friends who have already gotten married, have some cool ideas on things that'll help invitation-wise. So people are giving me and Michael a lot of good insiders. But that's kind of the starting. My biggest thing, though, I wanted to shout out there on this first video is the fact that just take some time to just let it all set in. Michael and I are going to be planning our wedding pretty quick. A lot of people do it in like 3 months or 6 months, which is awesome. We've been dating long enough, so we're ready to just get a move on with life. So we're stoked, though, to make this happen in 10 weeks. And basically, though, it's been awesome just taking some time to relax and just soak in the fact that we're getting married and we're going to be together forever, and just going over just things that we want and things that we like and how we'll handle certain situations, all sorts of stuff like that. So it's going to be an awesome adventure, and I wouldn't want to spend it with anyone else other than Michael. So yeah, and he can't stop me from saying this cheesy stuff because he's not here, so he's just gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, so that's pretty much been our first week, and just experimenting so far, looking into stuff. But on the next video, I'm sure we'll have a lot more detail, things that we've been doing. This is just kind of the first stages of figuring out what we want, but we kind of have an idea of what we want now. So next week, hopefully we can make some stuff happen. And yeah, so that's our first week. Hope you enjoyed. Once again, go visit our blog at Temple Square Hospitality's blog, Weddings on the Square, and you'll see all of our blog posts there and even more information because we're going to be writing up stuff like I said before. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this first week. Have a good one.